You are from Indonesia or Malaysia? Dr. Indang. Dr. Indang. Cihastitu. I think you are from Indonesia, right?
Sorry, say it again.
You are from Indonesia?
Yeah, I'm Indonesian.
You are from Palembang or where? Bandung. Okay, just a minute. At the last time, so many applicants are contacting me. They are showing their interest to join. Just wait for a few minutes so that all the participants can join properly.
Are you in Bangladesh or in KL?
Yes, in Bangladesh right now.
Oh, okay.
I visited 3 times in Indonesia.
Sorry? Oh yeah, to Jakarta?
No, in Palembang. Palembang and Batam.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I
Very
went
nice.
Indo Global Mandiri University.
Oh, okay.
I conducted
Yeah.
workshop on SEM and attended conference there.
Yeah. I have also know you married with Bangladesh. Sorry. How many about that numbers of students or join this session? This is around 58.
I think so many actually, around more than 1000 they have registered, but when I sent the email, only around 300 just again showed their response. So let's see how many will join. At the 11th hour, people are showing their interest.
Good morning, sir. I'm Aarti from India.
Okay, Aarti, how are you?
I'm good, sir. Thank you. How are you?
Fine, Alhamdulillah. Where are you from? Which state?
I'm from Gujarat.
Okay. I studied in AMU, Aligarh Muslim University. My bachelor degree from there, and I did my masters from Magad University, Ellen Mishra Institute, Patna.
Oh, nice. Sir, there is one question of mine that do we get the recordings of these sessions?
Hopefully, inshallah. I am recording. If there is no any interruption in recording, hopefully you will get the session recording, inshallah.
So we can revise it after this session also. So that's why I'm asking.
Okay, no issue.
Actually, I'm going to use this SEM technique in my research work. So that's why it is very important for me.
MashaAllah. I appreciate your learning. Jazakallah.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Abu Khan from Afghanistan or Pakistan?
Ayub Khan. No, sir, India, sir.
India, which
Karnataka.
place? Oh, very good. Karnataka. Karnataka. I visited Karnataka. In Chennai in 1998.
So, your last session, sir, about research methodology, it was really good, sir. I never thought you can cover this whole thing because of interruption, but still it was really good, sir. We are looking forward to learn many things from your end, sir.
Inshallah. Thank you for your patience, brother.
Thank you, sir. All right.
Actually, I am adding some participants in our group. So many. Just hold for 5 minutes. Another, I shall start so that. Yes. Okay. I would suggest you keep mute your mic until you talk. Okay. Hello everyone, assalamu alaikum. Hopefully we can start our session. Though so many, where I should go? Here a lot of people are knocking at this moment, at the 11th hour. Not at the 11th. Time is over, then still they are showing their interest. Henry Bova. Okay, we can have introduction each other so that others can join. Then we shall start exactly at 10 past 15 minutes, inshallah. So everybody, okay? Yes, thank you, brother Khan. Thank you. Okay, anybody from China? Anyone from China? Hello. From Philippines? Anyone from Philippines? From Korea? I think Dr. Vim is here, right? Dr. Vim, are you there? Can you introduce yourself? Hello. Okay, I cannot take introduction all of you. Okay. From Nigeria, Dr. Henry, are you there? Dr. Henry?
I'm here.
Okay, can you?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Please introduce yourself. I shall take 2-3 participants introduction, then I shall start until a few other brothers. Maybe no more participant can join. Already it is saturated. I think 100. It cannot avail more than 100 Google Meet. Thank you, Sharif. I know you. You are doing PhD in. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Dr. Henry, please introduce yourself.
My name is James Tumba Henry. I'm a staff of the Department of Economics, Adamawa State University, Mubi, here in Nigeria.
Okay. Thank you very much for your joining.
Thank you.
Okay. So, okay. It is saturated. I think I should proceed. It cannot avail more than 100. So those are in queue, they cannot join. So we should proceed now. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Yes, Parveen.
Sir, here is Parveen Akhtar from Pakistan.
Okay.
I am PhD scholar at Qaid-e-Azam University, Islamabad.
Mashallah, mashallah.
Sir, I want to ask one question. That can we get the purchased software from your side, or we should use only professional version or student version only? Trial version.
No, I don't sell any software actually. You can.
No, sir, not selling. I just asked, can we get from your side? Mean
No,
to say,
no,
if
no.
you're
No. I
okay,
don't have any.
okay. Thank you so much, sir. Nice to hear.
Okay. So, how many of you are already installed the Smart-PLS 3.3.9 software? Already have installed? Is there anyone who has not Smart-PLS 3?
Sir, there is an issue that I am not able to open the website.
Yes.
So there is an issue. I am not able to open the website and register for 30 days free trial.
Same here.
Okay. So you can, if you have any issue, you can use the student version as well.
Yes, sir, that I have opted for.
Okay. Very good.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. You are watching my
Sir,
screen?
if you are using any
Hello?
sir, if you are hello sir, if you are using any organization laptop which is connected to this server, then it will be a challenge to install that. If you are using our own personal laptop, then it can be easily installed.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Everyone, I am audible. I am audible. And my screen is yeah, shared.
Yes.
Is it okay? Everything
Yeah,
okay? Can I
clear.
start?
Loud and clear.
Okay.
Okay, sir, you can
Yes,
start.
sir.
Okay, sure. I think all of you already got my course materials, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Anybody
Sir,
not,
no, sir.
please?
Can you please share that into the WhatsApp group?
Yes, it is
No, sir. Can you
already.
please share that into WhatsApp group, sir?
It is already shared. Already shared.
No, we cannot get that.
Yes.
When?
Maybe you lately added. I think see in yeah, previous message you will find there in the group. If you still not, I can share again. No problem. Just a minute.
Please, sir.
I
Please, sir.
am
Thank you.
going to. Okay.
Sir, sorry to interrupt you, sir. We are not into that group. We are into thesis writing group.
Unzip the material first, then you can see the it's okay, Dr. Vim, no problem. Okay. Please download the material and go through the yeah, material, inshallah. Actually, okay, I should start now.
Yes, already.
Yes, it is already 10:20. Okay, actually I thought that 3.3.3 is the latest, but today I shall go through the 3.3.9, actually almost the same feature, a little bit changes that will not hamper to our training or learning, inshallah. Unfortunately, I cannot take your introduction, though I was very thirst to know about you, but inshallah, time to time when you will be asking the question, hopefully in that time we will introduce each other, inshallah. So hopefully you already have installed the software, or 30 days, either 30 days free trial version, or you are using student version. So, or you have purchased already, I think. Those who are in PhD in analysis part, so I think you have already purchased it. Okay, Okay, there Mac version also there, Windows version also there, so you can have. So before that, okay, can you tell me how many of you are in a analysis stage of your study? Those who are in doing PhD or masters. So who are in actually in analysis stage?
Doctor, I'm Walida from Maldives. I have just collected data, not in the analysis yet.
Okay, okay,
Thank you.
okay, inshallah. Okay, so if anyone has any difficulties in doing their analysis, or yeah, you can WhatsApp me. I shall try to help you out, inshallah. No issue. Okay. Okay. So can I start? Is it okay? Everybody is fit now? Can I go through?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You know, these are the very basics and fundamentals of PLS-SEM. You know, we have two kinds of SEM. One is CV-SEM, that is the common factor modeling such as AMOS. Another one is variance based SEM, that is called PLS-SEM, that is the composite modeling, so such as the Smart-PLS. So we have two type of SEM, and we have some basics in PLS. And suppose we will learn here what are exogenous variable, or what is endogenous variables, what is latent variable, what is observed variable, measurement model, outer model, structural model, inner model, structural model or inner model, formative measurement model, reflective measurement model, loadings and weights. So these are the very basics. You have to be very this term to be very frequently used for the PLS-SEM. So if you know the meaning all of this, it would be very easy to grasp in practicing or in doing your analysis. So let's see what is the difference between two type of SEM. A full information approach examines the relationship between variables simultaneously changes. I would suggest you to mute your all of you mute your mic unless you talk. I would suggest you to mute your mic. Syed Tanvir, I think.
No.
Yeah. Dr. Syed Tanvir, please mute your mic unless you talk. A full information approach examines the relationship between variables simultaneously. Changes in model specification will lead to changes in model fit. You know, we have some requirements in AMOS, that is called the model fit, but these things not work in partial least square SEM, where we don't see any model fit approach there. So it is intermediate construct scores, and it is the composite PLS and reflective PLS measurement models can be estimated. So it is not much important, but this is very important. That is a basic model. What happened? A basic model, we have the dependent variable and we have the independent variable, and independent these variables has some items that are measuring their related construct. Suppose y1, y2, y3. If we consider these are the items or the statements or the questions that are measuring the dependent variable, and x1, x2, x3, these are measuring the construct of independent variable, that is x. So however, it is showing, these indicators is showing formatting. When the arrow comes from the indicator to the construct, then it is called it is called formative items, and when the arrow goes from construct to the items, it is called reflective items. So these formative constructs or formative items do not support by AMOS, but these facilities is available in PLS-SEM. Let's see. So these are the basic model, and here we observe what is the effect of x on y, and that can be observed through the structural model. So here you see the x is the independent variable and y the dependent variable. This independent and dependent variable, normally we use this term in the case of SPSS software, but in the case of Smart-PLS and AMOS, or you can say in SEM, we use the term that is exogenous variable and endogenous variable. Exogenous variable is the independent variable, and endogenous variable is the dependent variable. However, the mediator, we say it is an endogenous variable, mediator, and we call if you have the continuous moderator, then we say it is a it is an exogenous variable. So this is the exogenous variable and endogenous variable. So this is the fundamental latent and observed variable. When you say the which is not measured, unobserved variable is known as the latent variable, which is or in other sense we can say the construct which is measured by the items, it is called the latent variables. And the main construct is the we denote it as latent variable, and the items or you can say statements or indicators, that is called the observed variables. See the outer these are the observed variables that we say items or indicators or the statements that that is used for measuring a particular construct, that is called the observed variable. In any formative measurement model, here as I told you, when the items when the arrows goes from items to the construct, then it is called formative measurement model. And the loadings here, the values comes in between indicators and the construct, that is called the weight. So in the case of reflective measurement model, where we measure it by the loadings, outer loadings or factor loadings, whatever you say, but in the case of formative measurement model, we use it as weight. Okay, here it is loading. See, when the indicator measurement model or outer model reflective, it is reflective. Why it is different? The arrow from construct to the items, construct to the indicators, and it is measuring by the loadings. Okay. Reflective versus formative measurement model. In reflective measurement model, focusing here in indicators has maximum overlapping, means the items has the coordination or similar almost a similar meaning, but more correlation over there. But in the case of formative indicators, here less overlapping is there, less, you can say, less correlation among the items or among the indicators. Here reflective versus formative measurement model. So, reflective indicators are representative or manifestation of the latent variable. It reflects the construct. But in the case of formative items, formative indicators, these indicators causes the latent variable. So, the items make the variables, give the concept of the variable. So, that's why the arrow comes from the indicator to the construct. So, in the case of reflective indicators, reflective indicators are highly correlated and interchangeable. If you delete any items from the reflective construct, the meaning of the construct will remain the same. But in the case of any items delete from the formative construct, that in that case if you delete any items, that will change the meaning of the construct. That is the difference. Removal of any indicators will not alter the meaning of the latent variable. It will remain. Suppose you are measuring the job satisfaction and you have the 10 items. If you delete any items, but the other items will represent the same construct, but in the case of suppose indicators, if you delete any items, then the meaning of the construct will change. Suppose if you have indicators that is measuring the university, you have the infrastructure, then teacher and student. If these three indicators are making the university, it is a formative construct. Suppose if you delete the teachers, so without teacher, university without teacher, or if you delete the students, the university without students, it doesn't have any meaning. So if you delete any items from the formative construct, then the constructs, meaning of the constructs, it changes. Then in the case of the causal indicators is called, in the case of reflective and composite indicators. Okay. Removal of any indicators will alter the meaning of the latent variable. Recent development suggests that there are two types of formative measurement model. One is causal indicators and another is composite indicators. So these two type of indicators in the case of formative measurement model. But most of the cases I have seen, around 95 or 98% cases, most of the constructs used in social sciences, the social science are reflective items and reflective construct that I have seen. In the case of suppose reflective measurement model, say job satisfaction, these are the these indicators are representing the construct job satisfaction. I like my job, I am happy in my work, I am unlikely to want to leave my position, like this. Okay, I am happy in okay. This is called the reflective indicators, and this is called the formative measurement model, where say good pay, good boss, and working hours are ideal. So these are three indicators that are forming, that are giving the satisfaction of the employees. So these are the formative indicators. Say in reflective and formative, here again I say but the example, if I am satisfied, then I appreciate the hotel service, then the service is good. If the service is good, then I am satisfied. Okay, so in the case of formative measurement model example, see formative measurement model, here you say it is the higher order construct, that is brand trust. It has two construct, that is formative construct. In the case of here, the competency and benevolence competence, these two sub constructs are forming the main construct. These are called as dimension as well. So but these dimension or the sub construct, these are measuring by the reflective indicators. These are the reflective indicators. These are the reflective indicators for measuring this sub construct, for measuring this. But however, these two dimensions are forming the brand construct. So this is called the formative construct. If the arrow comes from the brand construct to competence and brand construct to if the arrow comes from brand construct, then it is called it would be called reflective measurement model. But here now it is reflective formative measurement model, because the indicators is reflective, but the constructs are being formed by the sub construct. That is why it is called a reflective formative measurement model. Actually, if the participant is huge, then it is very difficult to manage them. However, formative measurement example, these are the how we create the formative items. See here, you can read it and you will understand it. And this is called reflective measurement model. Here suppose teacher's personality, this what kinds of questions we ask to measure the teacher's personality and monitoring efforts and classroom condition, and these are the loadings that we. But in the case of here, we measure the items by the weight. Okay. So reflective versus formative measurement model. Here you see, here the indicators is formative, and it can be measured by the weight, and the relationship between these independent or exogenous variable over endogenous variable, that is the inner structural model, and that is been measured by path coefficient or beta value. And the here in the case of the indicators measuring by loadings, and this is called the observed variable or the indicators, and it is the reflective indicators, and it is the formative indicators, and this is called the outer model, and this is called the inner model. So path coefficient structural model examining the relationship between latent variables. The relationship between the latent variables is known as path coefficient. Okay, key considerations prior to data analysis. This is very important. I shall tell you, I shall advise you to learn all of these aspects like sampling technique, sample size,